Gust of wind, dance! Rose Storm! Gust of wind, dance! Come! Fools! Gust of wind, dance!
Yes! Gush! Gush! Gush!
Moon strike!
Yes! Gush! Gush! Gush!
Moon strike!
Cradle!
Yes! Gush!